Okay. Hello, good morning. Excuse my face, it is ridiculously early in the morning. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm up because my partner's not very well. So, anyway, I decided to make this video. I've had dreadlocks before for a few years. I took them out for various reasons, and I've got these ones now, about a year in, and I've been thinking over the last few days that I wanted to unblunt my tips. They've blunted themselves completely naturally. I didn't do any of this. They did that themselves, more or less overnight. Anyway, so I decided to start giving it a go about half an hour ago. And it is ridiculously easy. I don't know what I was fretting about, because I was looking at all these things about cutting them. I really didn't want to cut my dreads, didn't want to cut my hair. So I thought that if there's somebody like me in a similar position who might be interested in doing this for various reasons, like it's easier to dry your hair, they might want to watch this video. So it's very simple. You don't need to cut your hair, you don't need to do any of that. All you need, one of these. As you can see, when you're doing it, magnet, when you're doing it, this camera, little bits of hair will come out, but that's just hair that's fallen out over your dreads life, and I wouldn't worry about it. Honestly, it's not pulling your hair out, it's just already dead hair that's in there, so don't worry. Anyway, so the one I've decided to show you on is this one. As you can see, very hard. It's very well established, hence I thought that this was going to be quite a difficult, scary thing to do, but it's not. So here goes. Get your comb. I literally raided my house to see what I could find, and this is what came up. I think it's an old cat brush, but my cat won't let me brush him, so don't use it, just sit on the side. So it's get your dread, and with mine I can sort of, how do I describe it, I can sort of feel like a loop in there is like a softer centre. Even though it's quite hard, you can sort of just feel the shape of it. I've been kind of getting the tip here and just feeling out for that, and just kind of brushing around that. Also notice that I get a bit of extra length from doing this. Don't know if that's what you want to do or not, but here goes. And literally just very gently just push it. Oh, excuse me, my alarm's going off. That's the time I'd normally get up. It's going to go off again in a minute. It's literally, let's see what I'm doing. Back to front. There's the camera. I'm literally very gently just pushing against it, and it's going to take some time. I won't show you the whole thing because this might take some time and it'll take the whole video up. So, and eventually, when you're doing that, you'll start. Show this camera that way. You'll start to see these little dudes poking out. Okay, and they're kind of like clinging in. Like, here's the end of the dread. They'll be like much bigger, but clinging like that sort of. And what I'm doing, so that's the shape I just did, I'm just getting the brush and very gently teasing it out. Where's it gone? There it is. If you see, I've got, don't know if you can see that. There we go. Can you see that tiny little bit I got there? Being very careful not to break the hair, just gently tease it out, and then it might need a bit more brushing. And then you'll get to a point where it's just like, oh, I can't hold on anymore, and it just kind of gives up. You see how all of a sudden, where's it gone? I've got this big clump. For an example, it's still a bit fuzzy. That'll calm down. I did this one earlier. It took me all of about 5 minutes. This was wrapped up here, and then I pushed the ends out, and we got that. Okay, so perseverance, and just keep going. I've decided I'm going to keep going up until no, you probably can't see it. There's a lump here. Anyway, I'm going to keep going till that. You see, I'm gently teasing it, like I said. I want to pull it just a tiny bit apart. I'm not pulling or breaking the hairs that way. I'm just very, very gently pulling apart. Should I say, like, just pulling it apart a tiny bit, because I don't want to lose my dread. I love my dreads. Okay, getting somewhere now. Okay, so just to give you an example, this video's going on a bit longer. In the time that I've been talking to you, I've gotten back pretty much, except for a tiny bit more inside, which I'll work on myself. Pretty much a good just over quarter of my blunted tip back. You know, it's not a long process. I thought it would. I was crapping myself that I'd have to cut my dreads if I wanted to have unblunted tips. But I don't. So, all's good. Hopefully this has helped someone. Don't know if it will. Don't even know if anyone will watch this. But if they do, I hope it's helped. Okay. Happy dreading!